My name's Nick Grissom, and I thought for my submission I would talk about how I became a Friends fan. So, since the show aired in 96 and I was born in 97, I haven't watched the show since it first aired because, well, I wasn't alive. But one of my first childhood memories is when I was about 4 years old, sitting in a dark room at night, nothing but the TV on, and I'm on the floor playing with my toys, and my mom's sitting in the recliner watching a show that she always watched. And I never knew what the show was because I was 4 years old. I didn't really pay attention. But one thing I really liked about her watching the show was there was a song that played at the beginning of it. And I always liked watching the intro to it because it was just a bunch of people like playing around in a fountain. I thought it was cool and I loved the song. So years went on, show quit airing, and I never figured out what that show was. And I never asked my mom about it for some reason. But one day I was in seventh grade and it was about 2010, 2010. And I'm walking through the living room and I hear that song. The TV's on and I hear the song. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's that's the song that I loved listening to when I was a kid. So I sat down and watched the show and I was like, oh my gosh, this show is incredible. And ever since then, since 2010, because of that song, I have been a diehard Friends fan. I've seen the show so many times, I can't even count. I can quote almost every line, I feel like. And ever since then, that has been my favorite show of all time.